What happened? Linnea?
Something bad has happened to Linnea. It looks like she was attacked or damaged by a massive electrical surge. She's currently in a shutdown state. You'll have to find some way to activate her diagnostic/reboot routines remotely.
Maybe I can fix her. What the fuck happened? Nothing on the terminal. Shit. Who killed the mole rats? Oh, this door was blown open. There has to be something on this terminal.
GeneFox Industries Incorporated. Promotion meeting. I can't quite understand Mr. Chambers' fascination with those miniature toys. Correction, figurines, models, or posables. He becomes quite cross if they're referenced to as toys. I think I did an admirable job hiding my disgust for his juvenile hobby after he corrected me. Why would a grown man in a successful position have any interest in shuffling a miniature robot around on a table and pretending it's attacking other robots? It boggles the mind. Still, he's signing the paycheck, so I'll make a concerted effort to learn a bit more about these ridiculous things. Me, I'm a man with a mind for business. A serious outlook and a dedication to financial matters can take a man far. A real man has no time nor need for games or trivial distractions. Give me a healthy bank account and a strong stock portfolio, and I'm a happy man. I imagine that's why Mr. Chambers wanted to meet with me this afternoon. He seemed to have something important he wanted to discuss with me. It's about time he acknowledged my contributions to this company. It's most likely a promotion of some sort. Perhaps I'll call Janice and tell her to pick up a bottle of wine for us to celebrate over tonight. On second thought, I'll just pick it up myself. She's likely to get distracted and burn the roast. If you want something done right, etc., as my grandfather used to say.
I get it, dude. You got a big dick.
Great, a robot. As if this company doesn't have enough broads working for it. Today, they brought in a robotic broad. Some new artificial intelligence research assistant named Linear or Lenny, something like that. It's bad enough I have to deal with a bunch of women in a man's workplace, but now I have to deal with one who's a robot. At least the real ones have the courtesy to have a touche or some gams worth my time to look at, but this robot, nothing. She wouldn't even refill my coffee, said something about that not being an efficient use of her task envelope, whatever that means.
Ugh, sexist asshole. And nothing on the terminal I could use either. Wait, there's some controls here. Maybe that could work? You're fixed, Linnea! I'm so glad you had that backup installed. Hey.
Gracious, what a most unpleasant fellow you are. I have a mind to... oh, my goodness. I'm sorry. I thought you were...
Linnea, are you okay? What happened? It looks like this place was attacked.
A most unsavory ruffian who called himself Wendell showed up here not long after you left.
Him.
Barged in here without so much as a simple hello. When I confronted him, he dropped a live pulse grenade in the room in an unsportsmanlike fashion. It shut down most of my systems, but my aural and optical sensors were still functioning. I heard him fire a pistol a few times. That wretched brute shot my mole rat specimens, then proceeded to ransack the place. He appeared rather upset at what he found down here, or perhaps what he didn't find. As he left, he tossed another pulse grenade into the middle of the room, displaying a stunning lack of imagination. It damaged most of the equipment down here and put me out of commission entirely. To make matters worse, he yelled out, "Wendell sends his regards." If my focal stack hadn't been compromised by the EMP field, I would have skewered him with a no-quarter-given witty riposte. What's done is done, as humans are fond of saying. I'm just glad that barbarian is gone, and I have the opportunity to begin repairs. I need to thank you for executing a remote diagnostic sequence. I would have completely discharged and lost core power without your assistance.
I'm glad I made it here before you shut down for good. Any idea where he went?
Unfortunately, no. He accessed a few of the computers here before he left. Perhaps he found something that interested him. I'm afraid that the damage to this facility has been substantial. I may be able to repair most of it, but there's a larger problem. That pulse grenade wiped out my central data core. That core contained the majority of the archived GeneFox databases. Without those databases, I can't interface with the applicability matrix, rendering operative sequencer data useless. Most unfortunate. On a more positive note, did you manage to find the GeneFox equipment in Sunrise Hospital? Perhaps it will be of assistance.
Yes, actually, I did find it. There appears to be a functioning cryo-containment unit in the patient wing.
A cryo chamber? That's interesting. Sadly, without the restoration of my data core, I won't be able to make a useful analysis.
Don't you have some kind of backup file to restore your data core?
Luckily, yes. Unluckily, due to corporate secrecy concerns, no single physical backup can contain the entire database. If one or two cores were compromised by duplication or corporate espionage, they would be useless to the would-be information thief. Each of the 3 primary board members carried a data core. If you're able to recover these data cores, I can restore my central database.
You have to be kidding me. That seems like an unreliable way to back up crucial systems.
You're correct. I tried to inform the board that their paranoia was compromising the security of their backup solution, but they didn't listen. You know how humans can be, especially ones in positions of power. Due to their poor planning, this is the only way to perform a core restoration.
Why were they so paranoid? Well, maybe I can search the homes of the board members. Where did they live?
The original board members are all dust and bone by now, but the surrogate members are still active. GeneFox policy requires the appointment of surrogate board members in the event that a board member is incapacitated. I mentioned that I've hired other operatives to continue my species research. Those 3 operatives are the surrogate board members. The first 3 marginally reliable-looking humans that discovered this place were each given stewardship of a core per my Cataclysm initiative. I would have preferred to keep the cores here, but I was unable to override my programming. Human this, human that. It's a bit ridiculous. These operatives are in the field now, collecting sequencer data. At least, I hope they are. They've not reported a status update in quite some time.
Oh, okay, so I have to go find the other people you hired, like me. Oh crap, Wendell might be after them too. Okay, where can I find these surrogate board members?
I hate to be the continual bearer of bad news, but that information was contained in my central data core. Fortunately, the data wipe wasn't complete. I have a partially corrupted file regarding the 3rd operative. You'll need to sort through the corrupted information and try and parse a probable location to begin searching. You may be able to find out information about the other operative's location from the 3rd operative. I'll upload the information to your wrist computer. I'm sorry I'm not able to be more helpful. That scallywag did quite a number on my systems.
I suppose there's no other choice. I'll try to find those operatives.
If you manage to collect these data cores, I'll be able to restore my central database. Once that's accomplished, I'll be able to process your sequencer data, as well as analyze that GeneFox equipment in Sunrise Hospital. Please exercise caution when searching for these cores. I don't fancy losing contact with the 4th operative.
Okay.
Operative 3's file. Samson. Rock. Plant. South of West Side.
Okay, I think that's what I need to know. It must be this Samson rock crushing plant. It's not too far from that post office. Alright, I'll go. I better do this quickly before we lose track of the operatives. Wendell nearly destroyed Linnea. I should find that jackass and exact a little payback. For now, though, I need to help Linnea rebuild her central database. Take that. Oof. Should be on the left up ahead. I think that's it over there. Yep, that's it. Oh no. Hope they're okay, whoever this operative is. Oh shit. Oh no, more fucking death claws. Ugh, they're young ones, I can take them. Here we go. This one isn't locked. A radio? Oh shit. Death claws. Yeah, that operative is probably dead.
Samson rock crushing plant, engineer terminal, incoming message, urgent! From Maynard R. to Nelson P. Lock down all the doors. Don't ask any questions. No time. Just get out and lock all the doors now!
Huh, I wonder if this is pre-war or post-war. Maybe there was a different building I didn't check. There was another door over here. Oh, this is the cabin for the excavator. This terminal shouldn't be too hard to get into.
New digs. I'm finally settled into my new, hopefully temporary house. It's actually not bad, but the fan noise takes a while to get used to. I was a little surprised to find that nobody had bothered trying to get inside the cabin. I guess no one thought it would be worth the effort. A little mole rat fat on the hinges and some good old elbow grease, and I managed to pop the door open. After I cleared out as much broken electrical equipment as I could, it's ended up as a cozy little living space. I dragged a mattress in here as well as a couple of tables. I'm amazed that the fan is still working even though the noise bothers me. It's a good thing that it still works. I imagine it would get far too hot in here during the day. I don't relish the idea of getting cooked in a little metal box if that thing fails. The job. I was tempted to take Linnea's advance payment and take a trip to the strip, but my conscience got the better of me. Not sure why, but I'm rather fond of that bucket of bolts. I agreed to study one of the specimens on her list, and she advised that I set up a base close to the projected origin point, but not too close to avoid interfering with the species' regular behavior. Finding this abandoned tractor thing, digger, whatever it's called, was a stroke of luck, less than half a mile from the origin point. A nice, easy walk after a day of study. I found evidence of their presence in a cave due west of here. Thankfully, it's not that nasty-smelling sulfur cave. I don't think I'd tangle with those Night Stalkers for any amount of caps. I'll head out tomorrow and enter the cave. If things go well, I should be able to gather the data I need to be out of here within a week. Linnea's locations. Well, this is the strangest job I've ever taken. Gary, Quincy, and I stumbled across a robot in the basement of an old burned-out building. The robot called itself Linnea and proceeded to, of all things, offer us a job. She had 3 general locations that she wanted us to search. In order to get the job done more quickly, we agreed to split up and each tackle a different location. Quincy thought that scorpion hunting sounded like fun. He's always been a few cards short of a full deck, so he picked the location south of Novak. He said that he found a truck trailer with a working door a little north of the Coyote Mines parked behind a billboard a few weeks back. He plans to use that trailer as his home base while he was collecting data. Gary decided to head back to his place before traveling to the 3rd location. I think there's about a 50-50 chance of him actually trying to collect the data. I wouldn't be surprised if he took the advance and ran for it. He actually found a little place to hole up, a small motel room in the Le Canard building. It's around West Side, close to the entrance to that creepy thorn place. I've been around the rock crushing plant before, so I decided to choose that location. I also don't care much for scorpions. Ants sounds more my speed. At least they're easy to outrun, unlike those miserable scorpions. There's a cave close to the rock crushing plant. It's west and a bit north. That may contain the ants Linnea wants me to research. According to some old mining records I found, the name of the cave is Copperlit Cave. I'm going to rest up in here for the rest of the day, and then head out early tomorrow and start scoping out that cave.
Oh no, I'm surprised he wasn't killed by the Deathclaws nearby. Well, I need to go check that cave to see if he's still alive. I'm highly doubtful that he is, though. I doubt any of them are still alive. Cave should be this way. Oh, I think this is it. Oh, interesting mushrooms. Oh, fuck. Larva. Ugh. Ow. Fuck. Okay. Oh, hi. Oh. It's a dead gecko. I finally figured out a use for all this nasty ant meat I found. Snip off the gristly bits, squeeze a pepper over the meat, then work the seeds into the meat with a gentle rubbing motion. Heat over a campfire for 20 minutes or so until the meat starts to smoke. Delicious. A little on the hot side, but the extra spice hides the strangely sour undertone of the meat. After harvesting a few disgusting things from an ant corpse, the idea came to me for a way to put those highly nutritious ant eggs to better use. An ant egg, diced fine and mixed with some brock, flour, and xander root, should make for a perfectly palatable meal. Oh, fuck. That's so gross. They killed so many people. Oh, God. Sorry, please be stuck. Oh, ugh. Okay. Ugh. Oh, no. Yep, this was one of the operatives. She has a data core. She was kinda hot. Well, that's one of the 3 data cores. Okay, the next one is south of Novak in a truck trailer north of the Coyote Mines. Alright, need to find that trailer. Crimson Scorpion. I think that's what he is looking for. Yeah, over there. He said it was behind a billboard. Low. Anyone home? Doesn't look like it. I'm not gonna take his stuff in case this one's alive. Oh, a note.
I'm leaving this here in case I don't return. My name is Quincy Skyland, and I accepted a job to collect species data for GeneFox Industries a few days ago. Things looked pretty good at first. I found this trailer and fixed it up enough to make it a decent enough place to stay for a few weeks. Unfortunately, I got careless. While I was scouting the site, I failed to keep a close eye on the road. Before I had a chance to hide, 3 jackals found me. They took everything I had and stuck my head in a rat scorpion burrow before they walked off laughing. Luckily for me, the scorpion must have been either sleeping or elsewhere because I didn't receive a potentially lethal sting to the face. I managed to free myself and make it back to the truck trailer. My current plan is to track them down and try and reclaim my gear. I don't think I'm a match for even one of them, let alone 3, but I have to try. They took the data core from me, and all of my caps. Thankfully, I still had a rifle tucked away in the truck, so at least I'll have to try and take them out barehanded. I think I know how that would end. At the very least, I have a lead on where they're going. I heard one of them mention the Greasy Slice. I've seen it before. It's an abandoned restaurant north of the NCR sharecropper farms. If I can creep up on them when they're sleeping, I might have a chance to take them out and recover my stuff.
Ugh, man, he's so dead. But at least I could try to avenge him if nothing else. Bubble bath? Cool, I guess. Okay, let's go north. Oh. Another Crimson Scorpion. Alright, where's the restaurant? Should be around here somewhere. Coca-Cola. Huh. Must be one of Nuka-Cola's competitors. Some knockoff. Oh, the Greasy Slice. This must be it.
I've got you now.
Oh, fuck. Well. I will avenge Quincy. What kind of pizza did this place have?
The Greasy Slice Pizza. Now that's a greasy pizza. Pepperoni, sausage, bacon, G-peppers, onions, ham, mushrooms.
Okay, sounds like this probably would have made you shit a bucket, but probably tasted good. Have a menu here too, huh? Alright. Gotta find that data core.
Citizens of Outer Vegas are flocking to the strip in droves amid a wave of terror caused by a band of raiders known.
Yep, he had the data core.
Those who can afford passports are saying the added security is well worth the price of admission. And that's the news.
Alright, that's taken care of. Probably fiends. Alright, that's 2 of the board members. The third one is up near West Side, which is basically Vegas. So I guess I'll have to put that on my to-do list for when I get up to Vegas. I know I'm close, but close is not quite good enough. I imagine Vegas is going to have an expensive entry fee. I mean, there's literally walls all up around the place. I need to get a job. I know I recently won that caravan tournament money, but I don't think that's going to be enough. Not with what I spend on weapon mods. So, wait, I think I picked up a transmission last time I was up this far north.
Howdy. My name is Jed Masterson, and I'm a caravan boss for the Happy Trails Caravan Company. If you're hearing this, I have a job offer for you. Happy Trails is organizing an expedition north into Utah, off the Long 15, and we need people. We're looking for caravan guards, prospectors, couriers. If you're used to humping it across the waste, straight toward trouble, we want you. If you got a pip-boy, we definitely want you. On the other hand, if you're a greenhorn or a city slicker spinning tales about your skills, you can kindly go hang. If we like your gumption, we'll pay you square and treat you fair. Find me, Jed Masterson, at the Northern Passage if you're interested. Luck to you.
That sounds perfect for me. I'm a courier. I could do that. Stop it! God damn. Alright, she's okay. I'm not with them. Okay, need to head north. Okay, I need to keep going north and I need to wrap around and get past Vegas. I think this is best until I can ensure I have the money and the resolve to face Benny and everything else I have to do in Vegas. There's no way in hell I'm stepping onto the Vegas Strip with anything less than the most gorgeous dress, the most expensive booze, and the drippiest outfit I can find. And I gotta have enough money to gamble it all away and hire as many ladies as I want. Huh, tech raiders. They're leaving me alone at least. Man, they really do have the entire city walled off. I'll be back for you, Vegas, and you, Benny. Huh? Shit. They must be deserters. I'm not gonna turn you in. Guess they don't care. Who knows, maybe they're just desperate and trying to take anyone's stuff that they can. I'll be the bigger person and turn their dog tags in anyway. I think this is the passage on the coordinates for the radio broadcast. Yep, this looks like it.